You thought you were the only one that came prepared with a trump card, Takuto, while I had none? Sort of brilliance that dies all jet bad. Star Vader! Woman. Hey, what's going on, guys? RS4 here. Today I'm here to cover... Oh, who the fuck is this?
It's Yotsuba Nakuno from Quintessential Quintuplets.
I'm only here because there's an auto win clause somewhere.
You remember the anime, right? From 2005 or 2017?
I've never seen this thing, ever.
Neither have I.
Oh,
actually have not been to an anime store in Akihabara before.
Okay, I'm seeing out the deck profile. You carry on.
Okay, so basically, like Mushiking before it, Quintessential Quintuplets is a nation that is a collab nation with Vanguard for DVD 11, and they basically came out with a bunch of like really bad cards. Oh no, okay, there's 3 decks that are okay-ish, with Yotsuba being one of them. One of the decks is basically just Dragonic Descendant.
Oh my god.
And there's one of the decks that is basically just Skull Dragon for all the rare cards.
But why?
And now we have auto win in Cardfight Vanguard D series because Grifogila wasn't auto win enough. Yeah. Okay, so I won't waste any more time. You should just go into the deck profile. You want to see your anime goes. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the starter is Quintessential Quintuplet or Gotobun for short.
Wait, there's 5 of them.
Yeah, there's 5 of them. So this is the girl in question, Yotsuba Nakuno. The skill is just when rolled upon by a grade 1 Quintessential Quintuplet, you wear second draw a card. So it's a generic starter for it's a generic starter for Quintessential Quintuplets.
I see.
Yeah, but it has the Quintessential Quintuplets clan, so it's slightly important. Then we have Night of the School Festival, Yotsuba Nakuno. So when placed on top of the grade 0 Quintessential Quintuplets, gain the you gain the crest, and I need to check if you do draw a card.
Crest.
Yes.
There's a crest.
Yes. Crest again.
No, there's no draw.
You do not draw a card, but you do not draw a card, but you do gain the memories of Quintessential Quintuplets crest.
Oh.
And then her other skill is that if your memory has 3 or more Quintessential Quintuplets with different card names, this unit gains shield +5. So you must be wondering, memory? Did we just go into Digimon? Yes. So
what's Digimon?
So basically, the memory is the thing that is enabled by the crest. So the crest is called Memories of the Quintessential Quintuplets. Yes, I know I'm going to be saying memory a lot in this video because this deck is all about memory.
Yeah, but I don't remember any of these cards.
That's right. So the crest is almost as gay as the Mushiking crest, except because
is it as good as the Chronojet one?
Do you see Gear 5K anywhere?
No.
No, right? Do you see next stage?
No.
No, right? That is not.
Okay,
so
good to know.
The memories of the Quintessential Quintuplets crest has all the normal trappings of a crest card. You can only write Quintessential Quintuplets cards, which will only be writing Quintessential Quintuplets.
Yay!
I'm happy to know that I won't be able to
your order zone basically becomes your memory, but that really doesn't mean much. All it means is just it becomes like the Monster Strike Monster Box, which means that both order cards as well as normal units can exist there.
So you can play normal spells.
You can only play Quintessential Quintuplet cards in the memory zone.
I see. Okay.
So that means that you can only play Quintessential Quintuplets memory, Quintessential Quintuplet order, as well as you can only put Quintessential Quintuplets units into the memory or the order zone.
Okay, good to know.
In this case, and then it has the same effect as the Mushiking one, which is that you can Soul Blast 1, and you look at the same number of cards on the top of your deck as your Vanguard's grade. So if your Vanguard's grade 1, you only look at the top card. Your Vanguard's 2, you look at 2. Your Vanguard is 3, you look at the top 3.
Alright.
Then you choose one Quintessential Quintuplet from among them and you put it into your memory and then you shuffle your deck.
Okay.
So it's basically it's the same as Mushiking in the same way that it's a lot of deck filtering, and it's also a lot of like sculpting your hand lines sculpting your order zone, because this deck requires you to need all the Quintessential Quintuplet decks need you to have a certain amount of cards in memory in order to activate the effects, with Yotsuba being that you win the game.
What? Okay, I can't wait to see that skill.
Glendios.
I'm waiting to see that skill. I'm only sitting around because I want to see that skill.
And then also for the crest, right? The reason why I say it also helps you populate your field the same way as the Mushiking one does is because that if you already have, let's say like your top 3, you find a card with the same name as a card that is already inside your memory or your order zone, you can call that card instead of needing to put into the order zone.
Wow.
So it just auto replenishes the field. And this is for every single quintessential quintuplets deck. And all of them have good on-place effects.
That seems pretty good.
Yeah. So, next we have the Bright's Letter Yotsuba Nakuno. Like if you're asking me to explain the lore of this entire all of this card, I can't explain.
The waifu lore.
You have
Very
to
important.
watch the show or read the book. I don't know.
There is no lore.
There is no law.
So when this card
Okay,
is,
why does she win the game?
oh, because basically like I'm pretty sure she's the canon love interest for the guy, I think.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So she, if you play her, it's correct, and everyone else is like an NTR or something.
I guess so.
I see.
So for the grade 2, the Bright's Letter Yotsuba Nakuno, when this card is placed by riding from a grade 1 quintessential quintuplet,
Wow.
look at the top 7 cards in your deck. You choose one quintuplet from among them, put into your memory, and then shuffle. So it's basically just even more filtering for quintuplet, because this deck needs to see 14. So no,
14?
yeah, you need to see 14 of them inside
thought 13.
order zone. No, it's not chaos. You get that number out of your brain. It's not chaos, bro. Chaos is a good deck. This is not a good deck.
Isn't it like the deleter? Like if you get 13 or more, then you.
Yes. That Deleters is a good deck. This is not a good deck.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
The one
And
is all it takes.
I see.
If your card was put into memory this turn, it gains 5k, so it's just a 15k beater.
Okay,
If you because you're always going to be putting cards in your memory, so you always get 15k beater.
I see.
If you have 5 or more quintessential quintuplets with different card name, it becomes a 20k beater instead. So goodbye what's his name? What's that? Goodbye Fionara. 18k beater for just having a unit not in the same column. This girl is just 20k for free.
What the hell?
Get beaten, bro.
Woman of silence skeleton.
Yes. And then finally we have the boss unit, the quintessential quintuplet, Yotsuba Nakuno. So yeah, she's getting married to you, of course, because you are the harem protagonist.
Jesus Christ.
When this card is placed on Vanguard Circle,
What is Kidani promoting?
look at the top 7 cards in your deck, choose up to 2 quintessential quintuplet from among them, review them. One of them put into your hand, one of them put into your memory. So no, there are no quintessential quintuplet for perfect guard, so you can't add a perfect guard to your hand. You can only add the useless grade 1s and grade 2s to your hand. Or you can add Persona right to your hand if you want to.
I mean, that's pretty
Yes.
good, right?
But then, of course, it gives you more cards for your memory, so it's very important. I should put the crest here.
Yeah, good idea.
Then, when he attacks, you get Counter Blast 1, and then you for every 2 quintuplets in your memory, she gains 5. So, as the game goes on, she's just gonna keep getting a lot of power, until your opponent basically has to perfect guard her. And if you have 6 or more with different card name, quintessential quintuplets in your order zone with different names, so basically your entire playset is in the order zone, draw a card.
Oh,
Yeah, you went through all the effort just to draw one.
wow.
And when this attack hits a Vanguard, you choose a quintessential quintuplet from your draw and put it in your memory. So it auto adds more into your memory. So that you can faster win the game. Cause at the beginning of your turn, if your memory has 14 or more quintessential quintuplets and 7 or more of them with different card names, so it really is your entire playset, you win the game.
World end.
World and delete and Grifo Gila over trigger, what is it, Gize silence the world, everything, she does everything because she wins always wins at the end.
The other girls will be silenced as she gets married.
Yes, that's right.
Oh.
Okay, so that takes out the whole right line. We won't worry about that anymore. There really isn't much to discuss, so I'm just gonna go through all the normal units all at the same time
Why don't
because
you talk about the great cheese, no?
now I'm gonna go through every single quintessential quintuplet unit all at the same time because but half of them we've already discussed already.
I don't want to talk about this deck anymore.
No, we're discussing this deck.
Speedrun
So you
time,
play
let's go.
4 copies of the Persona right because you have to play more names.
Okay,
You have to play
next.
4 other cards because you have to play more names.
Yeah, next.
You play
Wait, don't you want to talk about the skill?
No, we go through the skills after we show out of them because it's all the same girl. We play 3 Yotsuba, we play 3 of the right line Yotsuba because we need the names.
And 1 in the right deck.
Yes.
Well.
We play 2 of the grade 2 Yotsuba in the right deck because we need the names.
No, you have 3 here.
Yes, 3. No, you play
3
4.
plus 1, 4.
And then you play 1. And then we play 2 extra rear guards Yotsuba Nakuno.
Why would you play 3 of this?
Oh, because
You ran out of money.
No, because there's actually no deck space.
Oh.
And then her effect's not that strong anyways.
I see.
Yeah.
And then we play 4 of this.
Yes, because so basically, this is Shining. So we'll go through all the new cards first. Shining Small Yotsuba no Kuno has the effect that when its attack hits if your Vanguard is quintessential quintuplet Yotsuba no Kuno, so the grade 3,
I feel like we're gonna die here.
you counterblast one and put one quintessential quintuplet from your drop on the bottom of the deck to search for one quintessential quintuplet, put it into your memory. If your memory has 5 or more quintuplets, you may draw a card.
Wait, you have one more here.
Oh, okay, then we'll play 4. Sorry guys, I pranked you, we'll play 4.
Sai.
This is the worst video ever.
So all it does is that even if its attack hits, you may CB1, then you can accelerate your memory faster. Otherwise, and then you also draw a card if you play the game long enough.
What the?
So it's not that good, but it's okay. Then we have Day of the School Festival.
What are these names?
Yotsuba Nakuno. And that's the great one. So basically this is basically the same as like if you remember there was the archetype in V Clan collection where it was like Renet, and then like the other blue wave card that's basically just about searching search top 3, add 1 to hand. But instead of adding to hand, you when placed on regular circle during your main phase, if your Vanguard is a quintuplet, because the whole deck is fucking quintuplet, choose up to one quintuplet from, you look at the top 3 cards in your deck, you choose one quintuplet, put in your memory, shuffle. If your memory has 3 or more quintuplets, you need against 2k. Oh my god. What is it? What's the name? Velosa Hazard. Yes. We have Velosa Hazard in this deck.
This is what you're referencing for Velosa Hazard?
Yes. And then the rest of the deck is basically just the right line, so it doesn't matter. And then we have, of course, the order. Memory.
It's just a face.
Memory of the School Festival. Yotsuba Nakuno.
What is this?
Oh, it's memory of the School Festival for Yotsuba Nakuno. It's not actually her. It's just her memory. It's the memory for her.
I'm dying.
Yeah, I'm also dying.
So
So
you're enjoying this?
this card has like 9 different effects. So you
Nine?
can only play it if your Vanguard is quintessential quintuplet Yotsuba Nakuno. So basically it has to be the grade 3. You choose up to 2 quintuplets on the same card name from your drop. One of them goes to the bottom, one of them goes to your memory. If you chose one or more card, you basically can do the rest. So that's part of the cost lah. So you think about it, this is just even harder Alchemagic.
Wow.
There's only this one order. So if you have 3 or more different names in your memory, you choose your Vanguard and it gets 5 until the end of your opponent's next turn. So it basically becomes VMLB.
What?
It becomes 18k base. You have 5 or more different names in your memory, you CC1. If you have 7 or more different names in your memory, you choose one of your quintuplet rear guards and it gets auto. When this unit attacks, this unit performs drive checks until the end of that battle. At the end of that battle, put this unit into your memory. Yeah, so that means that you not only get extra power during your opponent's turn, but you also get gas slot as well. Like the V gas slot.
Oh my god.
I think we shouldn't play DNLB anymore.
Yes, I think DNLB is a bit outdated.
Why not just?
And yes, this is also a quintessential quintuplet. So once you used it, right, you can also add it into your order zone through your Vanguard's effect.
Wow.
Yes. And then finally,
every card you play goes
and
to
then
the zone.
finally it goes through every single quintessential quintuplet card in this entire deck, and I'm so done. No. Please give me some time. Okay, so now we can go back to actual like normal Keter Sanctuary cards. So we're playing 4 Palladium Zeal Dragon for the perfect guard because I am not wasting my AG Smile on this fucking deck. Then we're playing 3 copies of Tuna.
3 copies of Tuna. Tuna's skill is basically at the end of the battle, or no, end of the turn, I think.
End of battle.
End of battle,
If
you
you have 3 or more face down damage.
move
Correct.
this into soul, counter charge 1. Hey, something I remember.
Yes. So as you can see, because Yotsuba needs 1 CB, the grade 2 needs 1 CB, and you only have your order to CC1, and you need to wait until you have 5 or more different names so you can CC1 using 2 lines.
And you can early rush with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So in the event that your locals has not bought it out because of Blonde Hazel, you can always play in your useless quintessential quintuplet deck.
Wow, I'm so motivated.
Yes.
And then of course
Of course, we're not done. Because we have to play 3 more starters.
Oh my goodness.
More QQs?
Because we need so many quintessential quintuplets names, you have to play three of the starter in order to make sure that you hit the 14 or more names in order zone.
And then of course for the rest of our triggers we play a total of 7 draws.
Yes.
4 fronts, 4 heels.
Yes.
And of course our red OT.
Yes.
So why this OT specifically?
That's because because this deck, in case you have not read properly, this deck is a 3
I've been lost.
This deck is a 3 attack deck. So
I see.
by default it's already not doing that hot in terms of like the amount of multi attack it's able to do. But otherwise, honestly, the Keter OT is perfectly fine in this deck because you only get to do charge checks for one attack, and then at the end of the battle, then that unit gets thrown away. Or the Blue OT, Elo's Farah is also fine because, extra crit is always good because we're not playing any crits in this deck. Because we're not trying to win the game through check crit win. We are trying to win the game by humiliating our opponent with the auto win mechanic.
I see.
Yeah, so that's why we just play as much shield as we can and then as many draws as we can because we want to draw into the other card so that we can draw check even more. We can put even more cards into our memory as well as check more fronts.
I see.
Yes.
And are we done?
Yeah, we're done.
We're
done.
Is this the quintessential quintuplets deck?
Yes.
Okay. I have no idea what I just witnessed. Very honestly, I'm in need of sleep. I feel that my life quality right now is not very good. And that we should all try to become better people, so something like that.
No, wake up! This is an anime. You don't have to become a better person. You just have to look nice, and then people will enjoy you. What are you talking
you
about?
5 different women, and then force 4 of them to become NTR.
That's right.
Correct. Find yourself a waifu.
I see.
That's right. That's right. It's all about the mindset, bro. You can always draw second you can always draw when going second with the Bushiki starter.
And remember, it's about the mindset. No one knows what your deck does. You can cheat, and don't cheat. But if you want to cheat for your WGP win, go ahead. It's your life. It's what you do with it. You're a failure no matter what. Anything else? I don't want to do this video anymore.
Mushi King doesn't allow you to use your grade 3 auto on its first turn.
Okay.
Screw you! I lost to you.
I'm sure he knows. Yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. I guess don't watch this. Spend some time with your parents. Hug them. Good night. I can't do this anymore.
I am the Mushi King.
Stay in school, kids.
Stay in school.